Hello everyone, welcome back to another Star Stable training video, guys. It is number 9, we're almost to 10 video, guys. That's crazy. Anyway, guys, I just bought this Frisian because I asked you guys on TikTok what horse I should buy, and I bought a horse that you guys did not recommend. That was not even on the post. I was like, I want to buy this one. I don't want to care about the other ones that I posted. I'm just buying this one. Anyway, guys, we are going to be training Domino today. He is my stallion Frisian. So yeah, let's, sorry, I forgot to tell you, the Reddit for today is embarrassing things that shouldn't be embarrassing. Now, if any of you have had an embarrassing thing that you just thought, hey, this is embarrassing to me, but to everyone else, it's like, it's not embarrassing. You know what I mean? Please comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts and what you thought was embarrassing when it really wasn't that embarrassing. But, you know, the person that said this, he says, they said, I'll go first, filling up your water bucket. I don't know why, but I just feel it's so judged when I'm doing it. Now, like, I get that. Like, it's a weird, like, it's not a thing you should really be judged or feel judged about, because it's not a thing you should be judged on. It's filling the bucket. That's how, you know, the game works, and that's how you know, get water for your horse. But, you know, I get a lot of people do, because it's an old mechanic in the game. When, like, the game first started, that's how you got water. You still get water that way, and that's really the only way you can get it, except to sink in your stable. But I get why people feel embarrassed, because it just feels an old way, and there should honestly be a new way of getting water in the game. But there isn't, and I do not judge Star Stable for it. I guess it keeps that nostalgia in the game. Another person said, overshooting an NPC in front of other players and having to awkwardly reverse or do a little loop back. Oh, I see. So she means, like, when you're running up to an NPC for a quest or for a race and you, like, pass them accidentally and you're just like, beep, beep, or, like, you have to, like, run, like, turn around and run back to them. It's embarrassing, yes. I feel the same when I'm in a race, like when you overshoot a checkpoint, like you're out of the checkpoint and you have to either back up because there's no way you can, you know, turn around without getting or losing the race, or you just have to turn around. And I've seen a bunch of people, like in championships, can be embarrassing. I know, I've done it. Like, just anywhere it can be very embarrassing. Like, if I overran Steve and I just didn't get the quest, you know? The next said, doing your horse's daily care while you're waiting in a championship countdown. That's not really embarrassing, because you're just taking care of your horse. Like, hey, if you want to take care of your horse during a championship, you do you, girl. Because, like, I would do the same. Like, if my horse was level 15 right now, and she was, like, I don't know, I was trying to keep her up to happiness so she wouldn't, you know, be slow or anything. So I just take care of her at the championship, because I'm on the, like, edge of being late for the championship or almost missing the championship. So it's, you do what you need to do, honestly. Don't be embarrassed about that. I would do the same thing. The next one says, when you and the other player just happen to be doing the same race at the same speed, so you clip each other constantly. Yes. This, if you guys don't know what clipping means, it means when an object, like either a bridle, it's like what my bridles are doing right now, they're clipping into my horse's mane, instead of just, like, you know, flowing naturally, like, underneath or, like, above my rein. So this is clipping when the rein's half in the mane like that. So yeah, so she means, like, when you're racing next to somebody and you guys just keep intersecting paths, but you're going through each other at the same time. It's just, it's crazy how, like, people do that. It's just like, oh my gosh. The next one says, accidentally running into something or doing the taking picture or picking stuff, sorry guys, I'm trying to, or picking stuff up type quest that makes me wonder if people are watching me walk and stop randomly over and over. Now, I've seen that where, like, I'll be in a stable, not my home stable, but like a stable in the little towns, and I'll just see somebody, like, glitch or slide over to, like, a position they clicked on, like, to clean the stable, or if they, like, yeah. And then, like, I'm just like, whoa. It shouldn't be embarrassing, but I get why you think it's embarrassing, because you're like, people think you're glitching around the map when you're really not. You're just trying to do your dailies or whatever. So, yeah. The next one says, sometimes when I feel like the... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm trying to see. Oh, here's one. Let's see. I think this is... Oh, typing group in the chat. So, what she means, is that there's a group chat and there's a global chat, or the state chat. And when you type in your group chat, it's only the people in your group that can see your chat. So when you accidentally type your group, like, if you're messing around and you say something like really weird, like, I don't know, something really weird that is, of course, hopefully PG for people, but if it's not, it's kind of embarrassing when you accidentally type that in global, and then people, you just see a line of people either putting a question mark, or they're like, is something wrong with you? You know, that's why it's so embarrassing when you're not in a group and you're role-playing, and everyone's like, oh, talk in say chat. And I'm like, I don't want to talk in say chat, because some role players, I swear to God, are the worst role players to role play with. I've been in role plays where I have a wild Frisian or something, or a wild Tuckerman or something. Not a Tuckerman, that's in Red Dead. Or just any horse, and you randomly see in say chat, horse dies. And people are wondering, what is this person doing? And you can tell they're obviously role-playing. But I've had it where I'm a wild stallion or a wild mare, and I'm just like, it's a love story, whatever, you know? And then the player is just like, oh, my horse dies from a snake bite, just to let you know. And I'm like, and it's 5 seconds into the roleplay, and they're like, oh, I got bit by a snake, oh, I'm bleeding out, or something. Not bleeding out, sorry, that's a little rude, but, or they're like, oh, the poison's moving too fast, you can't save me, and, you know, you're trying with all your might to be like, hey, you need to survive, like, hey, I can't be alone, and then they're like, they go into this whole, like, yeah, you can't save me, there's no saving, this is a very deadly snake, and I'm like, I don't want to play this game if your horse keeps dying, you know? And then sometimes they'll be like, and then, oh, sorry, I'm like, bleh. Or they're like, oh yeah, I got better, and then they die all of a sudden, and you're like, what? And so they're like, yeah, my horse dies, and then pretend my horse goes into, like, a spirit mode and haunts, I don't know. But I don't like when people do that all the time, when they say their horse passes away, and then you're, like, the only one in the game that's like, I don't want to play this anymore. Like, I don't want to play a role play where it's all about you, because if I have to, you know, save your butt every 5 minutes because you got bitten by a snake, you know, you got, I don't know, hit by a car or something, it's just not fun anymore, and a lot of people can relate to that. I've had so many role plays like that, so... let's just see. When I saw everyone spam in chat with group, I just followed because then they invited me, so I didn't have to invite them. I feel like they invited me. They're the ones who should start the comps too, so if it makes much less awkward, right? The next one says, failing jumps or missing checkpoints and championships. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier. I suck at championships. There's, like, you won't race with me and, like, have me going first or anything. I'm gonna be dead last. I just am that bad at championships, and I will miss every single checkpoint. I will hit every obstacle in that race, for one thing, and it just annoys the heck out of me. Failing a group race. I've had this before too, where, if you guys remember, back in, like, I don't know, a couple years ago, when Valentine's used to have an event, Star Stable used to event that stuff, and they used to have these races that you did with groups to get, you know, these little hearts so you can trade them in for goods and stuff. Well, they stopped doing that, and I'm so mad, but I used to race that all the time, and I would have, like, a good horse, too, and I would be, like, racing all these people and winning, but sometimes it's embarrassing when you, like, fall off the track, and all you can do is just, like, stay right where you, like you died and failed the race, and then all you can do is just wait till it's over. You can't really do anything else, so that's funny. let's see. Using the garden crafting table when someone else is standing there, and also collecting your plants when someone else is doing it. Yes. So sometimes, like with the clipping thing I was talking to you about, there's a lot of weird things like that where if you're doing the same thing someone else is doing, it will clip through the person and it will look really weird, like a multi-hand, armed, legged human being that's not supposed to exist. And it's just very weird looking, and you're like, okay, I'm awkward. I'm very awkward right now. Like, I don't like this. So yeah. Let's see. Maybe leveling up your horse. I don't know why it's so awkward to me. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I don't want to announce that my horse is leveled up to everyone. That's near death. I think that's what its skull means. I still wish we had an option to turn off the visuals of doing that, or an option to make horses level up automatically like it used to be. I don't remember the automatic leveling up thing. I think she's talking about the trainer. But sometimes I have a weird thing too with leveling up my horse. This is my awkward thing that shouldn't be awkward. When I level up a horse, I don't ride it anymore. Like, it's gone, it's in my stables, it stays there, it never comes out. Like, sometimes I will, like, literally go in my stable, I'll see a horse that I haven't ridden in a while, and I'm like, this is the horse I want to ride for a little bit. I'll make a couple TikToks with it, whatever, and then next thing you know, it's back in my stable, not doing anything. So that's my awkward thing that should not be awkward, but I don't like riding 15 horses. I don't know why I don't, but it just makes me, like, feel like the horse is doesn't have a meaning anymore. Like, I had a meaning of training it, taking care of it, leveling up, but now it doesn't level up, it doesn't do anything, so I can't use it in quests if I have to level up my horse for a race. It's just, it doesn't, you know, the little woo that our character does is so annoying. Yes, that's also part of the leveling up thing. Somebody said, because, like, when you level up your horse, your character goes, woo, and your horse rears. Yeah, that's kind of annoying, but, you know, it's just an excitement thing of saying, yay, my horse is leveled up, so, yeah. I don't judge anyone else for this, only myself, but wearing a brand new, complete tack outfit set. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know how that could be a little awkward, but I can tell you why. Actually, I can't tell you why that would be awkward. But, like, I feel like when I buy something new, and it looks like the color matches in the global shop, right? And you're like, this is good. It matches, it's good. We can buy it for how many star coins or shillings. And we buy it, and it's nothing what it was. Like, I've bought in yellow tack, pink tack before, and the pinks are totally not the same color. One's, like, bright neon pink. The other one's, like, a cute, like, anime pink. So you're, like, totally mismatched. So I can have that awkward thing of spending star coins or shillings and not having it be the same shape, whatever. So it's so annoying when that happens, but it's okay. Doing a synchronized rear with other people and you accidentally dismount. I've had this before so many times. I've had where my friend wanted to make a TikTok for her channel. So she was like, oh, let's do a rear. And, you know, you'll hear the audio over the call or whatever. And you forget to either use your scroll on your wheel or use your W key. And you won't click it or it'll glitch and it doesn't work, you know, for a second. And then you press X or whatever. Oh, there's my missing checkpoint awkwardness right there. There you go. You forget to click any of those and you press X and it just doesn't, you just dismount. And you're like, and your friend's like, what? And she gets all mad or whatever. And you're like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do anything, you know? I'm embarrassed when I see something really cute or interesting on someone's horse or a person themselves, and I'm a two horse count distance from them, but feel like a creep. Oh dear, I love this saddle, and wow, this gear. I get what she means. Like, you don't want to be that creep, but like also you're just like, that is really cute on your horse, and I want that. Or you take a picture, like if any of you have taken a picture of somebody's horse and tack, that to me feels creepy, because you're like, technically you're not like, it's a game, I get it, but in real life you're technically not supposed to take a picture of someone without their permission, because they could report you on whatever. And I just feel that way, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but your tack was really pretty. But I've seen a lot of people on TikTok, like, videotape, like, rating people's outfits, you know, without them. But, you know, I still feel weird taking pictures of random people and saying, oh, this tack outfit I'm gonna use in my next video, or, you know, just wear it right now, you know? So, I get where she, is coming. Someone says, asking anything in global. Yes, that can be very embarrassing. I've had where I've asked people, should I buy a certain horse or horses? And some people say yes, no, no. And then, you know, there's just, like, global is, like, chaotic when it comes to chatting, because you want to, chat with certain people for their opinion. And there's just people, you know, like, yelling, oh, there's a wild roll in Starshine, there's this and this, and you can't keep up with the chat sometimes when you want to know your answer of if you should buy that horse or not. So that can be sometimes very annoying, but yeah, I'm just like, I'm so done with it. I don't like ask global for anything anymore. Like, a couple times I have, but other than that I haven't, and I've asked TikTok. So yeah, that is where I oh, this person's so glitched right now. Okay. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this training video. Thank you so much for watching if you have, and let me know if you have any embarrassing things that shouldn't be embarrassing. I don't judge. I'm not judging any of these people on Reddit. Like, honestly, it happens. Like, everything happens for a reason, and it's not your fault. So, yeah guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.